What is going on, beautiful people? Love all of you. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you having you here.
From who you guys rescued from pretty much death because he was trapped in some rubble after after his camp with the Red Wizards had been attacked. Rescued him. He's a scholar. Has been able to clue you in a little bit, give you some background knowledge on Ohm. He's also someone who is able to read Old Omen, which has been pretty helpful up to this point. Has a little bit of knowledge on these 9 gods and their tombs. You cleared that first tomb. Pretty dangerous, a little bit of acid spray, but you guys were able to handle it pretty well thanks to Nephthys, and his tiny hut actually is pretty much what saved him and Ellie Dove. And after that, you guys headed over to the second tomb, which was not too far, which was Shagambee's shrine. In there, you found 4 statues that looked like they were supposed to be holding some type of pole weapon, but their hands were empty. They're all facing the middle. In the middle of the room, as you all can see, is this large pit with bars that run across the top going in each direction. A empty pillar in the middle of the room here. And then a set of stairs that goes on the northern portion of the room that went down and then turned and hooked into the pit. And in the pit, Bear had stepped in. And when he entered, the floor slightly shifted. The door on the opposite side of the pit raised, and you could hear multiple sets of heavy footsteps approaching from the pathway on the other opposite side of the tomb, or on the opposite side of that pathway. Do we have questions? No?
I don't think so.
They were coming from where?
Okay, so he entered on this left side.
Who's
and
he?
When Bear
Okay.
took a step out on here, and as he steps onto it, the floor slightly shifts. And the door on the opposite side raises.
The lighting is so weird that standing here, I can't see standing here.
Yeah.
Like, there's a line that breaks it right there.
Holy shit. Everything is shifted for some reason. Hold on. I can fix this.
Okay. I think that's why it was confusing, because you just brought Bear into frame. I had no idea where he was even.
Okay, hold on. For some reason, all of the dynamic lighting on the entire map moved.
The entire map?
Hi, Harvey. What are you doing, big boy? What do you got there? Oh. Why is this so fucked?
I think Harvey just gave us the answer.
And it's bigger now, too. It's like not to the scale of the rest of the map.
That's what she said?
Hold on.
That's better.
All right. What do we think now?
Yeah, that'll do, Peg.
Okay. Dude, that was weird. It was off center and it was way bigger.
You know?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yes. So he stepped on there and the floor shifted, the map apparently as well. And and the other door rose, and that's when you hear footsteps approaching. Fintar, it looks like you're down there standing in the tunnel. Do we have questions before we pick this up?
Tokens are not snapping to the grid?
Yes, just count squares. The grid is not like
Okay.
perfectly lined up. For some reason, they didn't provide maps, so I had to kind of like
Roger that.
fuck these together. For all of the shrines, I was like, the shrines are kind of important, and you're not going to give us maps for them, so I had to make them all.
Okay.
They're saying like,
I guess it assumed that they were all just going to be like solving the puzzle or theater of mind situations.
Yeah, maybe, but I feel like some of them involve combat, and I'm like, I like the maps for combat.
Fuck it.
Yeah. So I'm squeezed in this doorway because I'm a saber-toothed tiger currently, and it's only 5
You
feet
want me to
wide.
make you bigger?
I mean, if you want to.
Now you're huge.
So I'm squeezed right there.
so are we all on the same level essentially?
You and Bear, you're in the tunnel, and Bear is on the platform. Everyone else is raised above.
So they're looking down through the cage essentially.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I have these baby jaguars, so I'm being much more protective over them than like trying to delve into here. What's the word? Like non-cautiously.
hmm
Where are?
So what's your guys' play? Or are we any more questions and we'll pick it up. I like your haircut, Dan.
I got a haircut too, Josh.
Yeah, but you're gay.
Actually,
You're like
got one
what now?
today.
What? Huh? What?
I complimented your haircut.
Oh, thank you, sir. I like yours as well.
Or lack of.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
haircut's
you got
too
a real
Josh.
real good like Vin Diesel if he grew facial hair thing going on.
Yeah, well, when there's a pandemic, people who provide fake hair are few and far in between.
True.
Honestly, it doesn't look that bad at all, though.
Pretty bald.
No, like I'm genuinely saying though, like you could rock the shit out of that look.
I appreciate it, thanks, man.
Serious.
Like
All right.
paying all that money and spending all that time to get the hair done, or just shaving it all. I don't know,
I mean,
man.
shaving is
Shaving it.
considerably faster, and razor
Yeah.
blades are not $500.
golly.
So yeah, you should just keep like that.
I
Yeah.
agree.
All right. Anyway,
So they are, just for clarification, they're coming from here. The footsteps.
no, the footsteps are coming from this side over here.
Okay.
Inside the tunnel, but in that like archway, you can see down there, right?
Exactly. Yep.
So I guess something's
Wait, down below
coming.
the cage.
So we obviously hear
yeah.
footsteps. So I'm
Yeah,
going just to ready my animated shield.
Okay. So you're the shield starts to float. Bear. Who wants to control Bear for this session?
No nose goes.
I don't know how to. So.
yeah.
Guess that leaves Eddie. Sorry.
We always
Alright.
fucking shove that shit on Eddie.
We'll work him out after this.
No, that's fine.
I mean, he's basically just staying
mean,
outside with Asalia anyway, so.
He's right there. Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, if fight
I'm
breaks
Eddie.
out, I'm not jumping in there
Yeah.
with kittens. You know what I mean?
Actually, Josh, we did establish that it was there was nothing above us, right? No ceiling, or is there?
Yeah, there is no ceiling. It's natural light.
Okay. And what time of day is it?
Probably 3-ish.
Okay.
You know, there's a feat for that.
Oh, and we have a ball.
A feat for what?
Always knowing what time of day it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna pick it up right now. You guys are gonna have to make some decisions relatively quickly because footsteps are quickly approaching from the tunnel. What are you guys doing?
Does Neftis
Can
hear
I
them?
make like a perception?
You guys
No.
can hear the footsteps. They're heavy steps.
Can
You
I
can
make?
make a perception check though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Bear is going to hide up against the wall so that they can't see directly out the tunnel, but he's like right there when whatever emerges.
Okay, let me give you control of him real quick.
Unlimited
You should-
power!
You should be able to move him now.
So yeah, he's gonna hide right there.
Okay, make a stealth check.
I I rolled a 19. Still, no, perception.
Put a bear in +7. I think that's fair right now. But
I rolled a natural one.
okay, so as Bear is moving over to the corner, this is pretty old, so some of the stones are kind of shifted off, and he trips and smashes against the wall and makes quite a bit of commotion before he finally gets up along the side of it.
Yeah.
Rolled a 19 perception.
Perception, okay.
Balin also rolled a 19.
Wait. A 20. I forgot guidance.
All right, 20. Okay, and so Nephthys and Balin, what did you get?
Same thing, 19.
Okay, 19. So you guys are both able, just listening in. I mean, it's tough to tell exactly how many footsteps you can hear. More than two separate sets of footsteps.
Oh shit.
Heavy.
Okay.
Doesn't sound natural. It sounds like they're traveling on whatever you can. You hear more than 4 feet hitting the ground.
And Osalia is going to make sure that nothing comes at us from outside the temple.
Okay, make a perception check.
Oh, I'm a tiger. Well, we're both trained in perception. 21.
Okay. Right now, you don't see anything. Everything looks calm, but you're keeping an eye out. So if that changes, I'll let you know. As long as that's what you're doing the whole time.
I mean, I'm going to stay with my action ready to defend, obviously, and then just keeping a high perception lookout out here.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't hear like Fintar shrill in pain or something like that.
Inevitable.
Josh,
Yes.
I want to ready a bow shot for the first enemy to be exposed himself.
Okay, so the first thing that passes through the tunnel, you're shooting.
As long as it's a clearly hostile towards us.
Well, it's up to you to make that determination. I'll let you know what they're doing. You can tell me if you're shooting.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm doing the same with Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Let's just get everyone to roll initiative right now, and then we'll not necessarily that combat's gonna break out, but let's just keep in order.
Oof. Oof.
Oh, Danny.
What are you doing, step foe?
Step. Oh man, you crazy dude.
That 13 is bears.
Okay. 1 second.
I assume he's got a maxed out dex, so I just did the +5 on initiative.
Nephthys is not the most ready person in the world, apparently.
Okay. Who got above a 20? One second.
Damn, nobody? That's rough.
Okay. Did we get a 15 to a 19?
17.
I got a 19. Fintar got a 19.
Osalia got a 15.
Okay. Second. 19 for Fintar. What did you get, Osalia?
15.
Okay. We roll for Ellie Dove. Ellie Dove. Higher than 20. Okay. So what did you get, Nephthys?
10.
What did Bear get? 15, we said?
13.
Okay. Bear, let me put the enemies on real quick. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. First up is Ellie Dove. She quickly moves over here to get a better line on the tunnel, and she pulls her bow out, and she is readying. Actually, she could probably something slightly better than that. Okay. She actually looks right here, and she waits, and if what she perceives to be an enemy passes through the tunnel, she's going to cast Spike Growth right at the entrance of that tunnel right there.
Hot.
All right, that brings us to Fintar.
I'm just gonna stay where I'm at and see if I can't lower him back to this tunnel, like try to funnel him. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna have my animated shield ready.
Okay, so your animated shield comes out, it's just floating right in front of you as you're standing ready with your battle axe, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, that brings us. All right.
Battle axe.
Okay, so now as you guys see, coming around the corner, these large hulking figures. The first one appears. It appeared to be a mixture. It's a humanoid-shaped figure, but it appears to be made of stone and clay, globbed and held together. Each one holds a shield and this really large spear in its right hand and the shield in its left hand, and they're like running very fast through the tunnel and emerging out with like the spear down just right above the shield and the shield up, like in this kind of like fighting position, as you could like picture if you've seen like a 300 sort of. Ellie Dove sees this as an aggressive action, so she immediately casts Spike Growth. All right, so anyone that moves through that now has to take 2d4. That's a 20-foot cone. Let me put that up there. Or a 20-foot square, excuse me.
Sorry, Bear.
Oh, yeah, that's totally going to get Bear. So it's pretty much just going to go from here. It's going to climb up the wall, kind of. And that cube right there is Spike Growth. Climbs up the wall as like those extra 5 feet that would go backwards. All right, as that first one approaches in, it sort of gets snared up in the Spike Growth. All right, so that's 2d4 as they move through it. So that's the first one, takes for every 5 feet. So that's 6 there. And then it moves forwards again. That's 7 more. So that is 13 total right there for that guy. Charges up 5, 10, 15. Yep. So right there, gets up next to you. 10. And we're going to just do 13 for all of them to save some time. 10 there, and this one is able to get to there and stop. So they all take 13 damage from the Spike Growth as the spikes, kind of thorns, wrap around and sting and stab them as they try to move through it. All right, Bear, that'll be okay. That brings us to Fintar. Your turn. Or well, you just kind of ready to defensive action. They're actually going to attack Fintar, sorry.
Sweet.
Are you really, though?
Yeah, they're definitely going to. Okay, so all 3 of them, because Fintar is the only target, are going to make attacks against Fintar.
Well, not to be that guy to point out the missing guy's character, but what about Bear?
Oh, yeah, you're totally correct. Bear's going to get attacked by this one right here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, and he totally failed the stealth check, so this one's gonna attack him too.
There you go.
What?
Thank you.
He got like a 9. He got a 9 stealth. How's their passive?
Their
Probably
passive
higher than 9.
perception- Their passive perception is 11.
Look, you never know. They're fucking golems.
Fair
All
enough.
right. So the first two against Bear, or not? Yeah, against Bear, Ari are making 3 attacks each with their spears one-handed. So that is going to be for the first one a natural 1. We have no idea what Bear's AC is.
He's a monk. I'm assuming he's using unarmored defense.
So what do you think?
I mean, 15 from the dex, and then his wisdom's maybe a 2, maybe 17.
Okay, let's roll with 17. Does he have his health put in right now? No.
Of course not.
It says 23. Pretty sure that's wrong.
Okay, we're gonna
He wasn't hurt in the last fight. That was just all Fintar getting poisoned.
we're gonna give Bear. What do you guys think? 60 health?
9th level monk.
What level?
9th, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that would be 60, 65 with like a low.
Yeah, something in there.
I think 65 is fine. Okay, so that's 3 attacks. Though obviously the natural 1 misses, then it is a 20, and unnatural 20, and a 15. So only one of those are going to hit from the first one. That's 13 piercing damage from that from the only strike that hits. So he's able to dodge quickly out of the way of 2 of them, and then that final one, it actually falls prone, stands up, stabs again, and kind of catches Bear off guard with how quickly it stands up, catches him on his side for 13 damage. The one next to him also is taking 3 spear attacks against it as well. That's going to be very, very high. That's a 25, an unnatural 20, and a 13. So 2 of those are going to hit.
Crushing.
That's 12 from the first strike, and 11 from the second. So
he's down to 29.
He dodges a little bit out of the first strike, but the second 2 just quickly catch him both. And Bear's looking a little rough after those first 2 strikes from the spears. These guys are pretty beefy individuals. The other ones are now going to make attacks against Fintar. So that's going to be a 25 on the first one, a 9, and a 13. So I'm pretty sure only the 25 hits you there, Fintar.
Correct.
That is 9 from the first one. So you're able to. The shield deflects 2 of them, but that third one gets through and finds some purchase in between your armor. The next one, ooh, those are good rolls. That's going to be a 20, a 25, and a 21.
Yeah, they all hit.
So that one is just quickly 3 strikes against you. That's going to be 11, 10, 9. And that is the end of their turn. So, yeah, these are pretty beefy individuals. Just getting a sense at how quickly they're moving and how many times they're able to strike and the damage they're doing. You guys get a sense that these are enemies not to be taken lightly. That's the end of their turn. That brings us to Balin.
I don't know if I was supposed to tell you about my. I don't know if I was supposed to tell you about my ready to action. So I don't know if you want me to do 2 or we're just not counting that.
Technically, if you were going to see down there, because it's straight down, you'd have to be in this spot.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
you could be there because
Okay.
we're trying to get ready.
So you just want me to take 2 bow and arrow shots, I guess?
It would just be sure.
Okay. it is going to be.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that too.
Yes,
You can sneak attack off.
Go ahead and let's do him. Let's do his, and then you can do yours.
That was a 23 and a 27 to hit.
Okay, so these were from your readied actions. Which one are you attacking?
Well, one of them's readied, and then one of them is just my. Do you want me to do just one right now?
No, you can do both. Which one are you
Okay.
attacking then?
I'm gonna do the one that's above Bear, the
Okay.
middle, kind of.
All right, yeah. So 23 and 27 definitely both hit.
Okay. Do I get sneak attack here? Enemy near him, so yeah. Let me roll the damage real quick. Am I doing sneak attack on just one?
No, technically the readied action happened before your turn, and then the other one is your turn. So
Yep.
there's a divide in your turn. Get sneak attack twice.
And when it saw it, Bear would have been within 5 feet of him from when you saw him. So yeah, you get it both times.
This is an annoying amount of damage.
Oh, fine. Do less.
Yeah, just take some of that off. It's cool.
This fight's totally gonna be easy, anyways.
So, does whole person work on like anything, or literally just humanoids?
There's a good way to find out.
That's 82 damage
82?
from between both shots.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Sneak
got
attack,
sneak-
baby.
I have five.
Holy shit!
I have 5d6 sneak attack, which means I got 10d6 plus my other damage.
Yeah,
I didn't
might
make this
be
hard enough. Okay.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, dude!
All right. So two massive.
That's why I said it was annoying to count all that damage because I was rolling 10 times.
Of stone are just flying off of it. I mean, it is rough looking right
Can we-
now.
Can we just roleplay it and say I did it like Orlando Bloom's double shot to the, you know?
Fuck yeah! If you wanted to just, that's fine. But in circumstance, as you grab two straight back, and one of them hits it in the base of the neck and just blows out, and it's barely able to hold its head still up straight. The second one takes out a massive chunk just above its shoulder as it's struggling to keep its spear up. It's rough looking, really rough looking.
Marking off my arrows, my quiver. No, I'm good right here.
Okay, Nephthys, go ahead and take your readied action.
It's gonna be whichever one ran through the door first.
Yep, that would be the one that's directly in front of Fintar.
All right. Big money, no whammies. That's gross. 28 and a 26.
Yep, both hit.
Miss. Oh,
Wow. 12 plus 22 points of force damage
It's nice.
from
So
an
both
Eldritch
teams-
Blast.
Strike it. Yeah, that's some gnarly damage, blowing off chunks of stone. Still holding itself together pretty well. They're obviously just dodging from the damage they just took. They're pretty hefty individuals, but you guys are chipping them down quick there. All right, next up on the order, Balin, did you want to move at all?
Josh, did I say 80 damage?
You said 82.
I meant 72. I added 10 on there. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Corrected. All right, did you want to move though?
Nah, I'm good.
Osalia, you are up.
Just keeping the kittens corralled underneath my large frame because they're probably small.
Yeah,
And
definitely a lot of commotion going on now for them too.
yeah, I'm just keeping them safe. and perception checking the outside, make sure everything is safe.
Okay. Right now, I'll say for the moment being, your previous perception check. I'll have you roll if you try to perception check again next time. But I'll say your previous one is good. Everything looks calm for the time being.
Okay.
Okay.
And I heard no death throws inside coming from any of my allies, so I leave it there.
All right. Bear is up.
Okay. Bear got bloodied fast.
Yeah.
So he's going to do this shadow monk thing. Now, how deep's this pit?
The pit itself is, let me make sure. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. This is area, which, okay. 20 feet.
Okay. Because what I want to do is I want to take out a dagger and I want to throw it into the ceiling over here.
That's going to be, like, in the corner, that'll be tough to see. I don't think you can see that.
I want to be able to hit, like, or that's probably a better angle.
That would be a better angle. I'd say you could make a perception check. Let's see how far back you can see there.
With two big old fucking dudes right on your face.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. That's part of the perception.
It's either a 10 or a 13 if he's proficient.
We'll say he's proficient in perception because I'm nice. 13 still not great though. I'd say with those enemies in the way, you're seeing like there's honestly there's no ceiling. This whole area is open actually.
That's right. Yeah.
But how high up do the walls go? That's the question.
The walls go high.
Because like if I could see just the wall, I'm just trying to put a dagger into one to then cast darkness on the dagger.
Okay.
To make an area of darkness, and then bonus action teleport into it.
Okay. I'll say with that 13, you're able to see through them. Make an attack roll though, and you could throw over here, but you got to make an attack roll to try to throw the dagger in between the enemies and over them as they're both right in your face.
Hell yeah.
19.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, I've got all my enemy cards and all those. 19, easy enough. Okay, so wait a second, finds it, tosses it, goes right over in between Ellie Dove and Baylin. You guys hear the dagger whiz by, sticks into the wall.
Nice.
Yeah, I cast darkness on the dagger.
Okay. How big's that area?
15-foot radius.
Okay, let's mark that up. We'll do that in Blacko.
So like I wasn't trying to like aim to kill with that. It does encompass everybody, but
Yeah.
anyway,
Baylin and Ellie Dove currently pitch black around you.
It's
I
magic.
bonus action. I bonus action. What's it called? Shadow Step. As a bonus action, you can teleport to 60 feet to any place of dim light or darkness. So I teleport to there.
Okay, easy enough. So, quick turn of actions. He's able to get up. Yeah. Baylin, you hear like some footsteps
I don't
behind
concentrate.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Just that weren't there a minute ago, but that's it. And you're just encompassed in darkness.
Now, if after that happens, I just choose not to continue concentrating after the end of my turn, does the darkness last a round, or is it just until?
What's it say?
It's concentration 10 minutes.
So he could drop his concentration and it could just disappear.
Yeah, I was just using it for the temporary darkness boost, and then I'm out.
As long as it doesn't.
So I drop concentration.
As long as you don't have to use it on your next turn.
Yeah, I mean, I'm missing out on advantage on an attack, but it was more of an escape maneuver anyway.
I'm not sure if it's technically a bonus action to drop the darkness, but I'll let you do it. All right, so the darkness disappears.
Okay. Either way, I guess the two of them could just move 5 feet. They'll be out of it too.
I'll give you. I don't think it's that consequential at the moment.
Wait, so he
Balin-
dropped darkness?
Yeah, the darkness does drop, and now you see Bear behind you, looking real rough. Okay, that brings us. Is Bear done?
You can end concentration anytime, no action required.
Oh, perfect. So,
Yeah, player's handbook. Yeah, he's done. It was just a whole everything just to get the fuck out of there.
Okay, so as Bear runs out, he hears, like in his head, there's no honor in running. As after he's left the pit.
Dead men have no honor. Doesn't matter how they died.
All right. That brings us to Nephthys.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's my turn.
Well,
He heard that in his head.
He heard that in his head, correct? As soon as he left the pit and lands up top, that's what he hears. Wall of light? Is this what we're doing here?
I'm casting it horizontally on the floor.
Okay, it can be free floating, 10 feet. The ball walks, creatures and objects can pass through it. It emits 120 feet. And the wall appears. Each creature in the area must make a con saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 4d8 and is blinded. On a successful, it takes half as much and isn't blinded. A blinded creature make the con save on each turn. The creature takes ends a turn in the wall. Okay. Con saves. What's your DC?
18.
18. Okay. What do these guys have for a con? Okay.
Probably pretty decent, but
It's not bad, I'll tell you that. Oh, my game just quit, and now I've lost everything.
outstanding.
So they have a 0 for a con.
Now they have a 0. You're not wrong.
Okay. Well,
We hear your words.
Okay, I'm back, but I've lost all my cards, so give me a second.
It's because you touch yourself at night.
You're not wrong.
What the fuck? That was so well timed.
So basically, Fintar, this 5-foot tall, just fucking unit of a wall of light just appears in front of you.
You
Yeah,
did a
it's like blinding. Almost, it's this radiant kind of light just shoots up in front of you. You almost have to shield your eyes a little bit. Just you instinctively, just from having this bright light in front of you, just pull your hand up and just shield, and you can feel almost this heat kind of coming off of it. And you know you want nothing to do with it.
I'm guessing these guys are more than... Jesus Christ, dude.
Dude, it's this fucking mouse button on the side is the back button.
Yeah. So I'm guessing these guys are more than 5 feet tall, by the way.
Yes.
Okay. Because the wall is opaque.
They
So
are
basically from the floor up, it's 5 feet of just fucking light. Opaque
They are,
light.
I'd say roughly probably 6.5 to 7 feet tall.
So they have at least half cover, if not 3/4.
They're units. Yeah, they when you look at them, they look like just, you know, massive like strongmen competitions, just decked out like to model gladiators though.
So the German guy in Gladiator.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good way of putting it. Okay. So now that I've got everything pulled back up, okay. Let's not hit
Don't hit that button.
again.
Yeah.
Okay. The first one is a 17.
Fail!
The second one is a 12.
Fail!
The third one is a 11. I'm rolling really bad.
Fail!
Mm-hmm.
And the final one, they all fail 14.
Woo! They're all blinded and take 4d6 plus 5 radiant damage.
Plus
Okay, go
5.
ahead and roll the damage.
Oh, I'm sorry, 48, not 6. I was about to fucking
months of
get
hope.
myself. 8s. Big money, no whammies, boys. 4 7s. So,
Holy shit.
28 plus 5,
Yahtzee.
33 points
Okay, hold
of radiant damage. I can't. Holy shit.
Gotta do this. Okay. So we'll do this first one back here. As the radiance is just beaming on top of it, the stone just falls apart and massive chunks fall off. And then when it's just rubble and rocks on the ground, all of it disappears, except for the massive spear, which remains on the ground.
Spicy. Spicy.
Okay, the rest take 33.
Spicy indeed.
So that was 33 to all of them.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, the other ones take the damage. Yeah, chunks are falling off, but they're still holding themselves together pretty well.
All right.
That's
And then
anything
with
else?
Bonus action. I'm gonna say I noticed the darkness off to the side, and then looked over, saw Bear looking pretty fucked up. So I'm gonna heal Bear for. Let me make sure. Okay. He's gonna get 10, 12, 14. Hang on. 18. 18 hit points back.
18. Nice. So, some of Bear's wounds close up.
Yep, not bloody anymore.
All right, that brings us.
And that
anything
wall
else?
is concentration up to 10 minutes. So, taking a step back from the ledge, so I'm out of line of sight, and that's gonna be it.
Okay, that brings us to Ellie Dove. What are these things? Intelligent. Ellie Dove is going to. Sorry.
Big clit energy.
Say. She should have done this, but she didn't. We're not going to waste her action on that now. All right, so she Hunter's Marks this one right in front of Fintar, and then she shoots away.
With advantage because it's blinded.
With advantage, so I'm pretty sure hit anyways. Let's see. Yeah, the first one was better.
And don't forget to factor in cover, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, peering down, she's got a. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. So this guy is AC with half cover.
Just trying to be fair here, guys. Not trying to be nitpicky.
You're good.
Oh, okay, that brings it up to there. Her shot with the half cover is hits by 1. So that's a 22 to hit. I want to make sure I have their AC correct. Oh, wait, no. Wait, yep, nope. Just hits it. Okay. So 22 hits. And that is going to be a lot of damage.
Oof.
Okay, plus this, plus this. All right, so and she's Colossus Slayer because it's damaged. Not good rolls though. Yeah, not good rolls. That's 14 from the first one. Shoots again. That one hits 23. Just Hunter's Mark, and the normal damage on this one. This one is a little bit better of a roll. 17 on the second one. That one's looking pretty rough, so she peeks over and pulls back. 2 arrows just lodge into its head. Large chunks are falling off. It's looking pretty rough. That brings us... She just stays right there on the edge to Fintar.
Okay. So... I think I'm going to use Abjure Enemy
Okay.
on this creature.
The one right in front of you?
No, the one right above him.
Okay.
And that... Where does it go? I just had it up. A creature I can see within 60 feet can make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed, the creature is frightened and its speed is reduced to 0 for 1 minute, or it takes damage.
Okay.
The creature's speed is halved for 1 minute if it
Save.
on its save.
Not good.
14.
11.
It's got to be.
Yeah, fails.
Okay, so it's frightened and reduced to 0.
Let me make sure. Oh, it has advantage on saving throws against being frightened. Let's try again.
Damn it!
It is considered brave.
Yeah, he literally handed you the metagame information there, bud. I respect you for not using it.
Yeah, on that second one, with the advantage is 21. Or 19,
shit.
sorry.
Okay.
So it is able to shrug it off, but its movement is still halved, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's actually going to play a factor.
For 1 minute.
Okay.
And then I guess just for my extra attack, I'm going to take a swing at this guy.
For extra attack, I believe you have to take the attack action as well.
Oh, okay.
These guys are like, I can't see, I can't move, I don't.
Then I'm
I
just
don't
going to
know what's
use
going
my
on there.
remaining 20 points of lay on hands
Okay.
and just cure myself.
Okay, so you take 20 hit points back up. Feeling better? Some of your wounds closed. Anything else?
Nope. Just ready for my next damage.
Okay. All right. It's the beefy boy's turn. Okay, this one right here. You guys watch as it is just easily able to
Which one was
scale the wall, sort of like a spider. Climbs straight up and gets almost like yeah, it's just weird. Just grabs and climbs straight up the side of the wall without issue. Lands up there. Osalia, you're the closest thing it sees to it. Charges
It doesn't
straight
see
towards
anything.
you.
It's blinded.
Oh, well, you're correct. Let's make a perception check then. With disadvantage to listening. And I fucking hit the button again. Okay. So, well, I don't need a... Hold on. Reload here.
It jumped?
No, it climbed.
Oh, I was like, yo, that's a fucking hella leap.
No, it climbed. Easily, though. Like, it climbed without issue.
Hell.
There's no honor in
They're
fleeing.
units.
Okay. Second.
Got him. Only took 2 hours.
Yeah, it was pretty slow.
What button are you hitting, Josh?
There's a button on the side of my mouse, dude.
Oh.
I have the same button. I don't know why you're hitting it all of a sudden, man.
Dude, I never fucking hit this button.
It's funny.
Ever.
Does it just go off for like no reason?
Yeah. Pretty much. Okay. With perception. I'd
It's the
say
haircut.
just listening, and you have those 2 whimpering things underneath you, but with disadvantage, with what's its shit, yeah, it's not gonna have any idea where an enemy is. So it climbs up, unable to see, not hearing very well. I don't think anything helps it. Does it have blind sight? I don't believe so. Okay. Okay, yeah, it gets up there and it's just like standing around, doesn't do anything.
All right.
This one over here starts to climb the wall, but because its speed is halved, doesn't make it all the way up. It's about 5 feet from the top. of the wall. This one in the corner. This one right in front of you, Fintar, makes 3 attacks against you, all with disadvantage.
I just imagine they literally just like jam their fucking fingertips into the wall and just.
Same.
It's pretty much exactly what it's like, just easily like, but it's with the ease in which it does it though, and the speed is kind of like reminds you of something that would be possessed with how fast it does it, just like just up very quickly.
That's fucking creepy.
Okay, with disadvantage, that is not gonna hit. And then misses again, and with disadvantage on this one may hit. That's a 22. So the first 2 miss. I'm gonna assume 22 hits you though.
That's correct.
Okay. So that is going to be.
You have Shield of Faith cast on yourself. I don't know if you remember that note that I sent you from
I did not know that.
previous session.
I thought that you just readied.
No, it's
That's
in the
right, you
Discord
did ready.
message. Yep.
You did ready. Shield of Faith
Does that
Well,
bring
then
your,
we'll-
what's that bring your AC up to?
to 22, but it still hits.
So 22 would just barely hit that. Okay, that's going to be
Thank you for that.
12 piercing damage. As the first 2, the shield, between the shield blocking and you dodging, are able to get out of the way as it just kind of scrapes off your armor. That third strike, though, pierces through your armor and some blood starts to drip down. A little messed up, and then it will stay there. Okay, that is the end of their turn. That brings us.
All right, so the one that stayed there takes another 48 radiant damage.
Okay.
And they can all repeat the save to be not blinded anymore.
Okay, so the one up top fails the save. The one climbing up the wall fails the save. The one in front fails the save. I'm rolling so good today.
And they take the one downstairs takes 27 points of radiant damage.
So this one sizzles away as more rock in front of you, Fintar, starts to fall off. And then as it falls down and can't hold its form, the mud and stone dissolve away into nothing, and just a large spear in front of you remains on the ground, all that's left of it.
Nice.
All right, that brings us to Balin.
Was the one right in front of me the one that was like halfway up the wall, basically, or close up to the
It's
top?
more than halfway. It's like almost there.
How far away is it? I guess from me, should I say?
5 feet.
Okay, so I don't want to hit it with a bow. I'm gonna pull out Sunblade. I'm gonna activate it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take a swing at it with that.
Okay.
That's a natural one.
Advantage.
Natural one. Oh, good point. It's still blinded. They all failed their save.
Thanks, Dan. Love you.
Welcome.
He's on top of this shit today.
That's a 24.
24 hits.
Let's see
Not
here.
undead, before you ask.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember if I get sneak attack damage here. I'm like blanking right now. You don't need advantage attack roll using against creatures with no other creatures with you. I don't think I get unless
Ellie Dove
for
is
the
right
regular.
there.
Sorry. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I'm blanking so hard right now. My bad. It's gonna be 1d10 plus 7. That's 44 damage.
40. How much?
44.
Jesus Christ. All right, so you take a large swipe and you take a massive chunk out of its shoulder and back as you hit it. It's looking pretty darn rough. As it doesn't make any noise, doesn't even flinch, it just looks right back up at you as you take a large chunk out of its back.
I'm gonna use fancy footwork to back up a little bit, so it doesn't get attack of opportunity, and I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay, sounds good. That brings us to Osalia.
Okay. I would like to be able to push the kittens outside the temple.
Okay, make an animal handling check with advantage.
What check was that, dude?
Animal handling with advantage.
Outstanding.
29.
Easily, just you push them back, and you're able to communicate through motions and just feeling that danger's in the area, and they listen to you and just quickly exit.
Okay, and I'm gonna move back. Like I'm gonna back up, get down into a pouncing position, and move back just this far. And I'm just fucking charge down these stairs and pounce this thing.
Okay, go ahead, make an attack roll.
Let me see. It gets a +6 to hit. And if I hit, it's a DC 14 strength saving throw or to be knocked prone.
Okay.
And you have advantage on the attack.
And I have advantage on the attack. So it's an 18
Hits.
to hit. Okay, it needs to make a DC 14 or go down.
Strength. I'm not rolling great. Oh, but it has a good strength, so that's a 15.
Oof.
Ah, boo. Alright, it takes a D10 plus 5, so 10, 10 damage, and it's magical because I'm a druid above level 6.
All right, so pounce in, try to push it down, not able to push it down, but you sink your claws and just take massive chunks out of its chest, pulling stone and mud out of it. It's unflinching from any damage you cause it. It just stares blank at you as you're doing it. It's a little strange.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it. No. I would have had a bonus action attack if it went down.
All right, that brings us to Bear.
Oh yeah, sorry, right. He's gonna pull that fancy ass spear with the dragon tooth spearhead and shove it in this.
All right, so he pulls it out, spins it above his head a little bit, and then just stabs right down towards it. Go ahead and make an attack with advantage.
All right. Ouch. 14.
Yeah, 14's not going to hit. As it goes, it's able to just quickly raise its shield, and it deflects off the shield.
That's gross.
All right. I have extra attack.
Go for it.
That's a natural
That'll
20.
do it.
Yeah, 20. And that was just with one. Yeah, I guess that was just one arm. Like, so it's just a D6.
Okay.
Does he use strength? Why does he use a spear? I'm confused.
I don't know.
Because it counts as his monk weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he can choose because it's a monk weapon.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway. So 10 piercing.
10 piercing. Hits it one of his shoulders. It's looking real rough.
You're gonna bonus action stomp it on the face.
Okay, go for it.
His unarmed strike after attacking with a monk.
I like it.
Jumping, flipping axe kick. Fucking full Naruto style. Is that what we're doing?
Ooh, yeah, I'd say that hit.
Ooh.
What is it? D6 or D8s right now? Hang on. D6s. D8s at 11. Okay, so 10 more. 10 from the 10 from the kick.
So he stomps it in the face and takes a large chunk, like quarter of its face is just missing. It literally, like its head jerks back for a second, but it just snaps straight back up, just looking at you.
God, that's creepy, dude.
It's fucking crazy. He's gonna stand there and just be ready to fucking push this thing back in the fucking pit.
All right, Nephthys, you're up.
Let's open up this pit. Okay. So first things first, I'm the realist.
God damn it.
Josh quote of the day, by the way.
True.
5, 10.
That makes
15.
more sense.
All right, so I'm gonna fly 5 feet up and fly directly over this guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna repelling blast him and the other guy.
Okay, go for it.
I really thought you were going to say you're going to do a repelling teabag. Right on his face.
24 to the one below me.
Yep, that definitely hits.
And 27 to the other one.
Both of those hit.
Thank fuck for advantage, because there was like a 4 and a 5. Alright. Guy below me. $10 points of force damage. And he's
Alright, so as the beam flies out and smashes it, you just shatter it to pieces. The stone and mud dissolve away, and the spear falls onto the ground and remains.
Sweet. And the other one takes 11 points of force damage and is pushed 10 feet.
Right, so that one smashes up against the wall, and then, large chunk falls off, but it's still holding itself together.
Roger that. And, gonna go ahead and, do a little bit of a flyover here. 5.
Yeah.
Come out here and spritz Fintar with a little bit of healing.
Aw.
About 2, 4, 10 points of healing.
Sweet.
Fintar's like, gross, where did that water just come from?
It's summer, okay?
It was getting a little warm down here.
All right, anything else?
And I will finish my movement by going 20. Wait. I was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm 5 feet above the ground.
All right, so just hovering. All right, that brings us to LA Dove, who bonus action moves her hunter's mark over to this guy and then fires away. That is with advantage. Hey, what was a natural 1 and a 5? I don't think that's gonna do the job.
Mo better.
Nope, her to hit is a fucking 12. So yeah, that's still gonna hit.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Dude, I got a plus 11 on my Sunblade.
Yeah, so that's gonna hit, and then she's gonna do a pretty good amount of damage now. Depending on the damage, depending on the roll. Uh, 21 from that first strike, as the arrow smashes into its back and blows off a large chunk. Okay, second arrow she shoots. That's gonna hit as well. That's an unnatural 20.
Hell yeah.
And terrible rolls.
Oh, is this thing fucking dead?
It's
9.
finna be 9!
Another arrow sinks into its back. It's still holding itself together, but she's done some pretty decent damage. She stays put. That's the end of her turn. Fintar, you're up.
Well, since I'm
Run into the light.
down here hanging out by myself,
Run to the light, Fintar! Run to the light!
I'm like, okay.
Ah!
I'm just gonna go ahead and cast. Well, that should have been 60. That's what he gave. 10 more. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on myself at third level.
Okay. Heal up. Wounds close. Anything else?
Nope. Wow, that was nice.
It's the funny thing is
20.
that's literally the light at the end of a tunnel.
Love it.
I got a 7, a 5, and an 8, so 20
All
points.
right, so you heal up a bit. Are you gonna move at all,
22.
or-
I got. No, I'm just gonna stay where I'm at, just in case I need to run.
All right. That brings us to this guy right here, who's now going to take 3 attacks against Osalia with disadvantage. Or, well, yeah, it would be at the end of his turn. Okay. So,
Yeah.
that is going to be a...
All you need is 12. I mean, they probably hit on 2s.
So,
Oh, that's
yep,
gross.
The first one is a 15. The second one is a 10. And the third one is a 13. So 2
Oh, those are all really low. If I wasn't a tiger, you wouldn't have hit me at all.
So 2 of those hit. That first one is going to be 15 damage. As it strikes you, the second one just misses over your head. The third one is not amazing roll. 9 from the third one. And then it just pulls back and is just staring at you with its shield ready. That's the end of its turn. Balin,
Cool.
you're up.
I've put out 30 hit points in this form.
Con save, Josh.
Oh, correct. Thank you. Natural 20.
That
Ooh.
fails.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it? Who'd you say?
Balin.
It's mine.
Oh.
I'm pulling the bow back out to shoot across the room at the one over by Asalia, which is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Cool. Do I get? Yeah, I do get there.
It's another 172 damage.
Yeah, right.
Dude, I've been rolling super well. Let's see.
Better you than Josh.
Yeah, I'm on the opposite side of that spectrum today.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, it all balances out, you know. It's fair.
That's a
Is that
24 damage that time.
24? So pull it back, a large chunk out of its side just blows out. Some of the stone and mud gets on Osalia, barely holding itself together.
And then I'm gonna kind of skirt a little bit around the room just to get a little closer in case I need to be there.
All right. That brings us to Osalia.
All right, I claw it.
Do it.
Go ahead and attack.
I claw it.
I keep bringing up my own character sheet. Yeah, I claw attack. Well, no, I'm gonna bite. Actually, the claw does more damage. Yeah, claw. Fucking. Got
No more
three-
advantage, boys.
3 characters up, technically.
What was it?
Ah, 9
Not gonna
hit.
do it. Just pulls its shield up, but just deflects off the side.
Yeah, so yeah, just try and claw swipe it, and it didn't work.
No luck there.
I stand between it and the kittens still.
All right. That brings us to Bear.
Bear's gonna chuck that spear at this thing.
Fucking love it. Are spears thrown weapons?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do it.
It. 17.
Hits.
Nine piercing.
So he throws the spear, and as he hits it, it just shatters into pieces. The mud and rock fall to the ground and dissolve away. The spear falls on the ground in front of you and dissolves away as well.
The spear dissolved? I thought it stayed.
Nope, this one dissolved away.
Oh, weird. Alright. Yeah.
All right, so you got 3 spears now down in the pit that remain.
What are these?
Those are where the stone statues stand that, with open hands.
I think I see what's going on here.
That look as though they are supposed to be holding spears.
Perhaps. I guess Osalia's going outside to the kittens, make sure they didn't run off, corral them. And Bear's going to go in and grab the spears, because he can feather fall down.
Nephthys is going to drop concentration on the Wall of Light before he does that.
All right.
Yeah.
Ellie does the same thing with the thorns.
Okay. Yeah, he goes down and gets the spear because he can feather fall into the pit, grab them.
As he jumps back down and his feet hit the ground, the door slams back open and you hear more footsteps coming.
Oh.
From the same spot?
Yep, coming from the same spot. Make a perception check for Bear.
Oof.
It's like a 5.
Yeah, he's not able. He just hears footsteps. He's not able to make anything out. Yeah.
He gets a spear.
So does he grab? What's he doing? He has 2 seconds to react. Not even.
He grabs the spear. He went down there for it.
He grabs one of the spears.
I was gonna say Nephthys would go down too since he can fly, but if it's too late for that, that's fine.
Yeah, we'd say he just hops down real quick, and as he hops, the door slides back open. You hear Bear. You guys are able to, after a second, he with the poor perception check, he doesn't hear it till it's like almost too late, and immediately emerging in front of him is another one of these same gladiator type mud and stone golems. Right in front of him, and everyone can go ahead and roll initiative again.
Gross.
All right. I hope Bear does really well on this initiative.
God damn it.
Oh my god, I'm actually ready to fight this time.
I guess natural ones don't really matter on initiation. It's not like you can fumble it.
Alright.
No, it's just an ability check. You just add.
Yeah.
All
They
right.
have a high
Did anyone roll higher than a 20?
21.
21, nice.
21.
20. Did you get a 21?
No.
Okay. 15 to 19. 18 for Fintar. Anyone else from the 15 to 19 range? Nope. Okay. Did we get a 10 to 14?
Osalia got a 14. She's outside.
14 for Osalia. Oh, not good for Ellie Dove.
Oh, and Bear got an 11.
Okay, who are we missing? Anyone?
8
what do you
for
got?
Balin.
Okay. All right. So it actually goes first. I kind of deleted all of them, so we're just gonna use this X as it right there. So it emerges out and quickly makes 3 attacks against Bear. He's the only one in range.
Is Bear back down here with me?
Yep, he's down in front of it.
Awesome.
That's going to be we'll roll that one because it's cocked. Ooh. Yep. All right, so that one doesn't hit. The other 2 are going to be a 18 and a natural 20.
Natural 20. Yeah, those hit.
Okay, so that 18 is going to be
Is this it for Bear?
is 12 piercing damage from that first strike. And not good roll on the natural 20. 15 on the second one.
How much was the first one?
I don't remember. What did I say?
12.
12.
12. Okay, because I just DC'd real quick. So 12 and 15.
Yep. I did not roll well on the natural 20.
Well, that's good, because that put me down to 20 hit points.
All right, so the first strike hits, dodges. Second one catches him really good in the stomach as it pulls back. That's the end of its turn. That brings us to Nephthys.
Okay. Decisions.
Shoot bear or shoot the golem?
Probably gonna be bear, if we're being honest.
The poor guy is just trying to be helpful.
Okay. Nephthys is going to would you could I pick up like one of the spears as an interaction?
You could try.
Like one of the ones on the ground?
Yeah, you just gotta fly down there and grab it.
And how far down is the hole?
20 feet.
20 feet. Oof. Okay, that's not gonna work. Instead, I'm going to peek over, having watched him just get fucked up, and just have like a fucking eye swollen shut at this point. I'm just going to polymorph him into a giant ape.
Bear?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna assume Bear is willing.
I accept Nephthys' magic.
Okay.
I accept Dan into me. What?
You
I
watch
accept him into me.
as he just like his muscles bend and his arms lengthen, and bends over. Hair starts to grow all over his limbs. And he turns into this massive ape right in front of him.
I'm just behind him going,
He
"Ugh."
has 157 hit points.
Holy shit, dude.
And AC of 12.
I mean, I guess the hit points make up for it.
All right.
Yeah.
And that's going to end my turn.
All right. So there's a
And
giant
he's
ape in the
huge,
pit.
by the way. He's 15 by 15.
Giant ape.
Jesus Christ.
great. So he takes up the entire cell.
Literally.
Oh, man.
Well, he's stuck in there until you drop it.
This is like the shittiest fucking King Kong rendition ever.
Seriously?
He's stuck in a
Dude, look
cage.
at the fucking size of him.
So, if I still had concentration jump from our last battle, would that still play an effect now?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. It is your turn.
Okay. I guess I'll just move forward and just attack this dude.
All right. So you gotta kind of move. You can't stand in his spot, so you'd have to.
Yes, he can. He's 2
Can he?
sizes smaller.
Oh my God, that's retarded.
You've got Bear's giant gorilla balls and super tiny penis above your head.
They're kinda
It's like
your
literally a
friend.
wrecking ball and a Vienna sausage.
It's just like a play
Alright, what are you
peekaboo
doing?
from his fur going. I'm just gonna take 2 swings on him. That means I'll be breaking concentration, maybe on shield of faith.
I
Wait,
don't
what?
think it does.
No, it's only if you get hit.
Vienna sausage.
Yeah. Go ahead and make
Well, it's a concentration, and if I use divine
Yeah,
smite, that breaks concentration.
Not if
Mm-mm.
Divine Smite is in concentration.
Oh, it doesn't.
It's
oh,
not a
okay,
spell.
Awesome. Oh, sweet. So the first one is a 16. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I lied. It would be a 25.
25 hits. Smash into its side.
Okay, and then this. I'm gonna go ahead and do damage. That would be another 25. Nice.
25 damage.
Yep, but I'm going to use Divine Smite at 3rd
Okay.
level. So it'll be a 48. I'm sorry, 46. $17. So,
Nice.
yep, 42.
Nice. So you smash into the side of it. Stone and mud blows off. Looking that hurt it, obviously, but doesn't even flinch and just now just its head slowly just moves over towards you.
My extra attack was a 14 for the second one.
14 doesn't hit, so that time it swings and just quickly raises its shields, it just smacks it. No, nothing happening.
These are the same guys, right?
Yep.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and ready animated shield again, since it only lasts 1 minute.
Animated shield comes back out. Osalia, you're up.
Osalia?
Yep.
She sees the top of a giant ape's brow.
Yep.
Emerge from the pit. No, I mean, she does a perception check this turn, based on the new development of the sound of combat, making sure the cats and me are good.
All right, go ahead.
And then I will bonus action heal myself in my druid form as a moon druid.
All right.
Oh,
so you
25 perception.
Perception. All right. Yep. Still looks pretty good out here. Nothing going on.
And then, oh fuck, where's that thing?
All right. Anything else?
Yes, I bonus action heal myself with combat wild shape. You can use a bonus action to expend 1 spell slot to regain 1d8 hit points per level of slot. So I'll do like a 4th level spell slot and heal myself for
Nice.
22 hit points.
Solid.
All right.
And that puts me right back at max 52.
Very nice. All right. Anything else?
No, action, bonus action. I'm going to protect the cats and block the doorway.
Right, so holding the door. Wounds heal up, looking better. Ellie Dub moves over to this position here now. Let me mark her spell off from earlier. 2 spells. So there and there. All right, she Hunter's Marks again now. And then is going to take a shot at this guy right here. That is going to be a 21 to hit, which does. That is a total of
You want this?
8
Love you.
plus 6. That's 12 damage from the first one. Shoots again. That is a 14. That one does not hit. So the first one sinks into it, blows some chunks off of it. Second one misses just straight over its shoulder. End of her turn. That brings us to Bear.
Yeah. Yeah, I have its character sheet up
Go.
here on roll 20. It's going to, with the intelligence of a giant ape, which is actually
Please say
7.
teabag.
It's a 7 intelligence and retains their alignment and can recognize their allies. I just have the rage of a giant ape, and I'm just gonna fucking 2 fists just try to smash, like just obliterate this thing
Fuck yeah.
into the ground.
Like hammer fisting.
Bear smash. I'll fucking love it.
So they have a +9 to hit. So 17 on the first
hold
one.
on, actually. So as you go down to swing at it, and it looks like just a moment from hitting it, it quickly raises its spear, deflects your attack out of the way, parrying it.
Okay, well the other one's a 24
Yeah, that
to
one
hit.
does though. So as it holds its parry up, you're just look for a second, and just smash straight through the parry onto its head.
Somebody pissed off Winston.
So it takes 23 bludgeoning damage from the one that did hit.
God dang.
Damn, nice.
So it would have taken about the same from the other fucking hit. That's
You gotta
okay.
love a ginormous wild animal on your side.
Yeah.
Facts.
I don't think any one of us would want to take this on by ourselves. This thing's bigger than our, any of the players.
I mean, obviously that AC is a pretty big drawback, but every one of our hits would almost be certain to deal damage.
All right, so yeah, it's still holding itself together as you smash it and large chunks come off. It's still holding itself together though. Pretty tough enemy.
He's gonna crawl out of the. He's got a 40-foot climb speed, and I mean, it's 15 feet tall in a 20-foot pit. So
the bars, if you look at them, I don't know how it's fitting through them.
Oh, I reach up and try and tear the bars off.
Okay, make a strength check.
Yeah.
It only has a +6.
This is not.
Can I use athletics?
Nope, this is just strength. Just roll a d20 and add your strength.
For some reason, this ape is trained in athletics, like some kind of Olympic athlete or something.
It has a +9 to athletics.
Yeah, for some reason.
It's a fantastic athlete.
You swing around on vines all day, bro.
Good point. 17.
Yeah, 17 isn't going to do it on these guys. These are bolted in. Dude grabs it. His butt.
So yeah, that's all I'm doing at this point. I'm just rampaging to try and bust out of this shit.
I picture him like grabbing and getting like real frustrated, like and it's like just hanging now, and it's using its feet to kick it also.
Trying to push off of the bars while pulling on the bars.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just sitting here going, holy shit! What is going on?
Fucking wrecking ball testicles are just swinging past your face.
Yeah, it's trapped. It's done.
It's so ridiculous, so fast.
You guys are ridiculous.
Dude, Dan was like, some options. Let's turn my friend into a monkey.
Let's make the biggest fucking creature in the game and
Let's
put him
either
in a little
heal him
cage.
for 5d8 or give him 157 fucking hit points. What do you want me to do?
I know, dude.
I mean,
I'm not.
hit point.
We're just making fun of you, dude.
the
Josh,
hit points way awesome.
I can't actually see the thing's token. I assume I can actually see it though.
It's the X.
Oh, sorry. Cool. It's far enough down where I can shoot at it. Where I have to shoot at it, basically, right?
Yeah. Without disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna shoot it.
So is this guy like, you know what? I'm gonna let 4 of them go and watch them all die and be like, I think I got this. I'm gonna go in by myself.
Yeah.
I know what
18
happened.
to hit.
I think I know what happened here.
What was it?
18 to hit.
18 hits.
Do it.
Oh, god damn it. 2 1s on my first.
Help! I'm weak! Help me, Anakin!
The younglings must die.
That's 23 damage.
23, nice. Yeah, arrow strikes down into its arm. It's barely holding its mud arm, but again, just no reaction. Just stones blow off. Just looking at the massive monkey, ape, and Fintar right in front of it. Just unmotioned, nothing. Unreacting to the damage. Anything else?
Super quick. These stars are on my level, right?
Yes.
And are any of the spears on my level?
Not at the current moment.
So, how many do I see in the pit?
3.
3?
Plus the one that's being held by the current enemy.
4 altogether, 3 unequipped, basically.
Yep.
Alright, I'm done.
Okay. Alright. Now this enemy takes 3 strikes. Let's see who he's going to attack. We'll just let the dice decide. Alright. The first attack is against Bear. The second attack is against Fintar. The third attack is against Bear.
He's an ape.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you hit on a 12.
The 2 against Bear are both going to hit. So that was a 12 and a 15 just on the dice. That is 18 on the first one.
Oh no.
And 12 on the second one.
Oh,
shit!
It's 30 damage. That would have messed any of us up.
The one against Fintar is a 23,
Fuck, man. Yeah, that hits.
and that is
That's with 22 to my AC. Yeah.
that is 16 damage.
Okay.
So
Well,
just 3 quick strikes. 2 of them go straight into Bear's monkey ass, and the other one
A very loud ape-like scream echoes out of the pit.
I'm just
Yeah,
glad he
dude,
didn't hit his
sometimes,
nuts.
it was a natural 20.
A
right.
vasectomy!
And
That's
just
the
like
end of his
that, Bear
turn.
becomes a
Nephthys, you're
female.
up.
Alright, well, that guy just did less than 20% of the ape's hit points and damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and just fly straight down past the giant swinging ape. And I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast this guy twice.
I'd like to take an attack of
Go for it.
That's going to be...
What is it? A natural 1 and a natural 2.
Yeah, plus 10.
Okay, so the
Alright.
natural. All right, so the natural 1. Go ahead and make another attack roll with the natural 1.
Alright, Fentar, sorry.
I figured. It's okay. You gotta hit a 22. And he does. He gets like a 29.
A natural 20.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and roll
He
damage.
totally did, I'm sure.
Roll damage.
You better hit the fucking ape, because I'm hiding between its hairs.
Yeah. That's gonna
Jesus
hit
fucking
Bear right
Christ.
in the nutsack.
I'm just gonna have nutsack shit
It's
all
like
over me.
it's like that. It's like the punching bag game at the bars. 19.
19. All right. So you hold your
You
hand out.
hit it,
and
and he-
your hand glows green for a second, and you can see this golem enemy right in front of you. And as you release both beams, this large nutsack swings right in front of your hand. And your Eldritch Blast released right into Ape Bear's nutsack for 19 damage. The other one, you're able to pull to the
Jeez.
side as it smashes into the wall.
Nephthys is very fucking embarrassed. He kind of looks at his hand like, what happened? This never
Definitely
happens.
touched
And that's it.
All right,
You blasted them, but Bear didn't move.
we're lucky the nutsack
Just the
didn't
nutsack,
swing
10
out
feet.
and then like swing back towards you to hit you.
I was really hoping they would like knock Fintar over or something.
I wish, dude. All right, that brings us to Fintar.
All right.
Divine Smite Bear.
I'm just gonna make 2 attacks to it. So for the first one, we'll have a 25,
25 hits. Go ahead and roll damage for that first one.
and then the first one would be 12 damage.
12 damage. All right, that's all you needed. It actually had. Let me make sure I'm right. Yep, exactly 12 health. So you swing into it, and as you strike it, it just disintegrates into pieces, mud, stone, fall onto the ground. This time, the spear ding, 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 hits the ground and does not dissolve away, hitting the bottom of the pit.
Okay, I immediately drop concentration on polymorph before Bear loses his shit on me.
Bear shrinks back in, is now just hanging his hands onto the bars, now dangling 15 feet below him.
I'd like
wanted
to
to
pass
try and
a spear up.
Yeah, I was actually going to call down to Nephthys and ask for him to toss me a spear up.
I wanted to break the bars or try one more time before I shrunk down again.
Well, listen, I just shot you in the nutsack. I'm not. I'm not about to take that risk.
All right.
You literally hit on a 5 or better, so.
Oh yeah.
Give me 1 second, guys.
So I guess since I can fly, I'll just kind of ferry the spears up to people.
All right, so you're bringing the spears up.
Yeah, like I'm just flying up to the grate with 1 or 2 spears, depending on how many I can grab at a time, and just hand them to somebody and tell them to put them in the statues.
Where will monkey bars over to monkey bars over to the over to the side over here?
Dude, shut the fuck up. What the hell?
All right, so Bear swings over. And you guys are doing what with the spears? You're placing them in the hands of the statue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So after every single time you place each spear in the hands of the statue, and as you place the 4th one in the hands, you hear a shifting for a second, and then the scraping of stone as all 4 statues start to pivot to the right, just rotating on the platform they're on to start to face towards the pillar in the middle. And as they all face, the spears all snap down to point straight towards it. After they point straight towards it, the top of the pedestal opens up as dust falls to the sides, and then you hear more stone.
Nothing, keep going.
You hear more stone grind, and as you see another one of these stone cubes start to spin slowly out, being raised, and then it eventually stops being raised up. One more stone cube rests on the pillar.
Bear gets it because these are his friends.
What?
This is the key to finding his
Gotcha.
companions.
The Bear's just walking up and grabbing it.
Bear's gonna walk over to
Neff
it.
is gonna yell, "Wait, no!" You learned this lesson in the last one.
Oh, yeah.
Is he grabbing it?
Well, Neff just yelled, "Wait!"
Okay.
So no.
Orvis looks for a second. He says, "Before you grab that, I'm gonna leave." And he walks out towards Osalia and starts to like shimmy his way around you, Osalia, to leave the shrine.
Nephthys is gonna turn to everybody and say, "Now, this time, everyone leave."
Ellie says, "Well, I was in the one for the last fucking one," and she just walks out.
I'm following behind Ellie Dove.
And as they're doing that, I'm starting to ritual cast my fucking tiny hut over the thing. See,
Gotcha.
it's suspiciously eyeing the spears that are pointed at me right now.
All right. Is everyone leaving? Fintar, are you staying in or leaving?
I'm getting the hell out of there.
All right, so Fintar leaves. Balin, are you leaving?
Yep.
All right, so Balin's out. All right, we'll say a few moments pass. You're able, Nephthys, to ritual cast Tiny Hut. Tiny Hut appears atop of you. What are you doing?
And I'm gonna stand behind the pillar,
Okay.
facing my fate,
Okay.
and take the stone.
All right, so you grab onto the stone, pick it up. Nothing happens.
Okay. Going to walk to the front of the pillar
Okay. Walk to the front.
and
of the pillar.
stand right at the edge of the tiny hut.
All right. Yep.
Kind of get down, like cradling the cube in one arm like a football.
Okay.
and get down into the like basically hut position,
Uh-huh.
and using my wings dash fly across.
Okay. Quickly fly across, get to the other side. Nothing happens. You've got the cube.
Okay, I present it to Orvix and I say, "You can never be too cautious."
Yeah, definitely agreed. This is amazing. In one day we've done what in 2 weeks we were unable to do with these red wizards. Phenomenal.
Well, now we have 2 keys.
But we still have much more to go.
Seven exactly.
Yes, but much more.
Yes, but 7 exactly. They just have an argument back and forth.
Yes, approximately 3.5 times as many.
Bear, ignoring his wound, wants to press on, desperate to find his companions.
Nephthys emphasizes the fact that rest is due.
I
At the
second
very
that.
least, a short rest.
It's about 3:30.
Bleeding out of the spear wound in his stomach, he must disagree.
Proceeding is at your own folly. I'm out of resources.
Elidove speaks. I think just giving ourselves a second to compose, figuring out exactly what we want to do. We're still at the front of the city. Can't imagine it's any safer as we move in. Maybe just a second to compose ourselves and think about what we want to do next is probably not a bad plan.
I agree.
Azalea comes out of her saber-toothed tiger form.
Did you drop out or you're still in it?
He drops out of it, but still very close and protective of the kittens. She wants to bring them back to the cave and urges for rest because she's out of wild shapes.
We also, if I remember correctly, put the keys inside the cave as well, right? The other 1 or 2? 1?
The other one, I believe.
Yeah, 1. But
Correct.
it is back in the cave, right? So we should probably take this one back there. We should probably take this one back as well to keep it safe while we before we go on to the next one. Cool story. Let's go.
All right.
Azalea can also stone shape one more time while in the cave to expand it to accommodate the new kittens and make like a little pen for them out of the floor.
This cave is gonna be a baller ass cave.
Wow, I was completely wrong. I thought we were at this one.
No, that's where you.
We were. We just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
Oh,
are.
okay. I was like, holy shit. Because this is the frog guy, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I second level cure wounds. Bear.
Bear heals up a bit more.
Ouch. Only 8.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
I mean, Balin's saying we take the key back to the cave. Osalia can do his work there. The rest of us can get rested up. Maybe take a 30 to an hour, maybe an hour break. Actually, is it still around 3?
It's a little later than that now. The sun is clearly past noon, getting closer to sunset.
So, I say we take a maybe 45-minute break. We'd have time to do one more tonight.
Just a short rest, you mean?
I think that's
Well,
what he was saying.
Yeah, a little short rest.
I would like to point out that leaves me without my healing resource.
I would like to second a longer rest.
Sorry, Abby called. What's up?
You're good.
You were just talking about a short rest?
Yeah. Do a quick little short rest, get some health back, whatever, if we need it. If we don't need it, otherwise, I'm fine. I'm good to go. So otherwise, just drop the key off if you want to work on the cave a little
A
bit.
short rest. A short rest, so Salia gets her wild shapes back, and she's still got like 8 spell slots. So she's actually good with that idea. As long as we can secure the baby jaguars and rest in the cave.
Nephthys regains his spell slots, but he does not regain his healing light charges. So he would point that out to the party and say
And
that.
I'd like a long rest.
I don't think we get anything.
Just for my lay on hands pool or my healing abilities.
Key.
How long do you reckon it would take us to get from where we are to the cave? Moving
From where you are to
stealthily?
the cave, moving stealthily.
No, just to get there.
45 minutes to an hour without moving stealthily. 20 minutes or so.
To the cave?
To the cave. Bear gets his key points back on a short rest also.
All right, so if we move stealthily, it will take us 45 minutes to an hour to get back. That would put
We
us
don't
like
need to go stealthily.
4:30, 5 o'clock ish. Like
We should move
early
stealthily.
evening.
Well, like I said, if anybody has like faster movement, I can always carry a person on my steed to get us back quicker. That's
I can
strictly
move
up to
at,
either one of you.
30 feet around unless I dash, then it's 60.
I can do 60 feet of movement. I'm pretty sure. I think with my horse.
I can
Okay.
action and bonus action dash, so but
I could pass without trace.
I feel like that would be a good
So
idea.
everybody get the plus 10 to
doesn't that allow us to travel at a quick pace while still being, or no? Is it just the
It
plus
just
10?
adds a plus 10.
Okay.
Yeah. That being
Wow.
said, what is Ellie Dove's favorite terrain?
Ellie Dove's favorite terrain is going to be jungle.
Would that come into effect?
I'd say this is less jungle and more
This is
city.
urban.
Okay.
It's an urban environment.
Sure. Just, figured it was worth asking.
Definitely worth it.
Pass without trace not being able to be tracked, though, that is especially good as we travel back to the cave, so nothing can see our trail back.
Mm-hmm.
So I will cast that with Bear's Key, because I don't have it prepared on Osalia.
Well, I assume that somebody with the key should ride on horse with me
I mean,
in order to get the key back safely and quickly as possible.
Well,
I mean,
we're going to try and
so is
lead
the safest
fast
thing.
approach.
Well, I don't think it's necessarily safer just because you're getting there faster. You'd be away from all of us, and you'd draw more attention.
And you wouldn't benefit from pass without a trace.
You shouldn't have the key.
So,
Horse
Yeah,
just wants to
that's
ride,
fine.
guys.
I mean, I respect it.
Don't worry, you'll get charged through with a fucking lit up axe eventually. Yeah. So everyone has a plus 10 to stealth as we get these muling jaguar kittens to a temporary home.
12. Thank God I got that plus 10.
Nice.
All right, so you guys go into the cave? Is that the plan right now?
Yeah, I think with
Anyway.
stealthily.
Stealthily? All right, let me get a stealth check from the group. It'll be a group check, so we'll take your combined
Just-
average-ish here.
Oh damn!
Is this
I got
still-
30 fucking 1 on Athalia.
Or
that's- Would
It's
it's
a-
still
Wait,
23.
would pass the trace still work if I was on my horse, but like I'm moving with the group, like not at a.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Any disadvantage, so just, yeah.
Well, the only reason why I was asking is I have a disadvantage, and to keep myself from getting exhaustion with the armor I'm wearing.
So it would be disadvantage.
Okay, then it doesn't fucking matter.
Ellie Dove has a 37 on her stealth.
shit,
Wow.
should beat me.
Damn. Yeah, I actually matched Berlin. That's a fucking feat right there.
Stealth is +9.
Mine's +10.
I rolled an 18.
Wait, no, mine's +13. So I rolled a 34.
Damn.
I rolled a 12.
Oh, rare fucking crit
30.
with 38.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, no one sees you guys as you move to the fucking cave. Okay. You don't even turn over. You don't even. Guys don't even crunch a leaf on your way there.
Oh, get the.
I mean, Fintar might.
No. You guys don't crunch a fucking leaf. Okay.
No.
You guys make it to the cave. The entrance is closed. You guys did close it, so how are you opening it back up? Stone shape here?
Oh, yeah. Yes. I have to stone shape it open.
Okay, so stone shape. Jeff is standing there with his dagger.
Yeah. Good job, Jeff, but it's just us.
I smile at him and nod.
He puts his dagger back and like salutes you for a second.
Hey, in that
Josh has to do it like this though.
Yeah.
At ease, Admiral.
Oh, wait.
It's a trap.
There we go. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm thinking of my wall of stone, but I don't have a 5th level spell slot anymore because I've used that in the last temple.
Whoever the last boss is
So,
in
like-
this, I hope Jeff gets the last stab.
He can be the rook to my Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Nice. So I can't make that pen I wanted to unless I get a long rest for my 5th level spell slot.
So what you're saying is we should probably long rest since it's like 5 o'clock in the evening right now anyway.
Yeah, because we'd be leaving and it'd be dark, and then we all have to worry about darkness.
You guys just tell me what you're doing.
Well, I still suggest with Nephthys the long rest.
You guys doing a long rest?
I'd lean that way because it's if we go back, we're not going to get back until I don't know, fucking 7-ish. At
That's
which point
right.
it's going to start getting dark if it isn't already.
Yeah, I'll just spend like my 3 remaining 1st level spell slots to continually cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. What are you telling the cubs? Because that's who I'm assuming you're talking to.
Oh, sorry, we can't hear you.
Uh-oh. Internet shit the bed.
Well, the funny thing is we can still see him moving around and talking, but
I don't see him. He's frozen.
oh,
There it goes.
He's saying he wants to secretly send him back out to the wild because fuck those things.
I doubt that's what he's saying.
Well, that's what Fintar's saying. I was saying, how long has it been since we played this campaign?
Been about a month.
Yeah. Missed the last one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
So-
I can hear you now.
yeah, totally DC'd. I don't know what the fuck happened. But yeah, I'm going to use Speak with Animals to spend like 30 minutes talking to these kittens and soothing them so that we can get a rest in.
Okay, so the kittens, I'd say you built a decent rapport with them. So easy stuff like this, like soothing them, is not going to require an animal handling check. You're able to calm them down, and they cuddle around you. All right.
Right on.
And I would also go to Asalia and ask her to, could you possibly also speak with the trike to ensure he knows that they are not a threat?
Oh, yeah. Me and the trike have done Speak with Animals a number of times. Yeah. So, yeah, absolutely. I mean, When I do that to talk to the kittens, I will introduce them to the trike as well. You know, it's like their uncle guardian.
He looks at them. They eat me.
No, they're far too small.
Me joke.
They couldn't even eat your toes. Such a jokes. The fucking trike has a sense of humor.
I love it.
Then Jeff just comes
It
out
stomps
with his
around for
dagger.
like a second.
They chase its feet like playfully and stuff.
It kind of like giggles a little bit, and then it like puts its feet back on the ground and goes, "Protect."
Good boy.
Yeah, it's good. I want to give them some like rations they would eat. You know, like some meats.
Okay, I'd say you guys have a little bit of meat on you. You'd have to definitely go out of your way to get some just like kind of like raw meat that they'd want to eat, but I'd say you have enough for tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably hunt early in the morning. When we I'm gonna probably leave the city of Ohm and try and hunt something up in the jungle, which could be problematic, but I'm hoping that it's not. I just go in animal form and fucking find some prey for kittens to eat.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens when you try.
All those
We'll see what happens.
All right. So you guys are finding rest for the night. Who
And
has first watch?
I will also
Centaur.
tell Jeff, by the way, not to touch the kittens unless it is in a loving manner, and that he is charged with protecting them.
He gives you 2 thumbs up, and then pulls his dagger out and starts to patrol back and forth in front of the cave entrance.
It's awesome. I'll take first watch.
Okay.
Just being too nervous to fall asleep. I'm here.
the refrigerator.
So go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh no, not one of my best stats.
Yeah.
19.
Yep. No issue
Yeah.
tonight. As the rest of you
A
find
little shot
sleep,
glass out of there.
no issues for you on the first watch. I like your
Oh.
pajamas.
Thanks.
Okay.
Goes and passes without an issue. Who has got second watch?
And you
Th-
keep asking
I
me.
think Fintar said he wanted it, but we can skip that for now. He seems pre-occupied.
All right, we'll say Ellie Dove will take second watch then. Ellie Dove, for her perception, gets a 9 plus. Her perception is a 7, so 16. She doesn't see anything. Osalia, though, as you are attempting to close your eyes for the night, you start to fall asleep. You're restless, and I imagine that's probably uncommon for you. You toss and turn, and eventually you do fall asleep. But as your eyes close and you finally find what you hope is going to be some solace, you're standing back on the middle of one of these raised highways. Dead bodies all around you, just where you had left off the night before. Ghosts and undead fly through the skies, and you look up you look at your feet, and there are these corpses of omens lay at your feet. This hunched figure, as you slowly look up, it is staring at another figure, the same one that you had seen previously. This almost like mummified looking humanoid with pitch black eyes, who is now looking at you and is just walking slowly towards you, and is about 10 feet from you before you pull yourself up and just shake your head for a second. It was just a dream. But they're closer to you. That figure is closer to you than they were the night before.
Okay. Right before I woke up, it's almost like I wanted to call out to it, but I wasn't able to get any words out. But maybe the next time.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, my lack of sleep definitely wears on me, but I feel like something is trying to speak to me. Do I, for mechanicals purposes, get like my spell slots back?
You
Like I
still
did.
are able to,
Okay.
to take a long rest for the night. It was just one nightmare in the middle of you.
Okay.
All right. Who's got third watch?
Who had first watch?
Osalia.
I did.
Osalia.
I'll take
Ellen-
third watch.
Okay. Third watch. All right. Go ahead and make a perception check.
All right. 7.
7. All right. Yeah. Nothing, everything looks good. No problems.
Sweet.
Ready for the next day. Who's got the last watch for the night?
I'll take it.
Fair.
I'll take it.
Okay. Go ahead and make a your trade off. Go ahead and make a perception check for that night.
Okay. 18, 21. 21.
20. All right. As you stand watch and you're patrolling, eventually you hear a ruffle in the bushes, not too far from the front of the cave. Eventually, ding, 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 a stone slides, a small stone, probably just this big,
Mm-hmm.
rolls across the entrance of the cave.
Like across or
Like
towards
someone
me?
threw it, like someone threw it into the front of the cave, and it like lands at your feet, pretty much.
Oh, we're not doing tiny hut?
You tell me.
I mean, my intent was to do tiny hut every night.
Okay.
Period.
So I mean, if you guys are in tiny hut, then you just watch as a stone flies into the cave and just lands at the entrance.
Assuming the rest of us are sleeping, this is only Nephthys.
Yeah, Nephthys is the only one that sees the stone just and just like
So we
bounces
playing
once
basket-
and then slides in a little bit.
Stand by, hang on. Light. Touch. Can I see roughly where it came from? Or did it kind
What
of
was
come
your
out
perception?
of 21?
Let me see. You did not. You're not sure where it came from.
But I do know it flew into the cave.
Yes, it came from the outside in, but you're not sure from where.
Okay. I will take note of it and proceed on my watch.
10 more minutes pass. Another stone flies in. Lands in the cave.
It's good sound effects.
At this point, I would probably wake Asalia and let her know what's going on.
She already had a nightmare, man. Let her sleep.
I don't know this. I was asleep.
I know, I'm just fucking with you, dude.
And I figured the druid who can take the forms of the wild might be the best
I'm
bet.
Just fucking with you.
Better than a dwarf paladin? He doesn't belong?
Yes.
I mean, it'd be
Actually-
pretty on
actually-
point for the dwarf to just jump out of the cave.
I'm half tempted to wake Fintar now. No, I already said Asalia.
I mean, I don't know. They're both good options. It's up to you.
I already said Asalia, so
Um,
I'm sticking with Asalia.
I'll just give you, I didn't actually think that was a good idea. I was just giving you shit.
I think it's a great idea.
So you wake me and tell me that something's throwing rocks into the cave.
Yes. And that I cannot pinpoint from where it's coming specifically. But something's throwing like pebbles, really. It's not so much rocks as they are pebbles. Could I flip down my fucking binocular goggles and try to take a peek out into the night?
Sure, go for it.
I'll make a perception check.
You can both make perception checks, or one of you can do it with advantage.
Oh, well,
We'll
I'm
both do it.
gonna aid Asalia, I think.
Okay.
Maybe hand her the binocular goggles.
Cool. I got a 20.
20? You don't see anything. Just patrol. Ooh. I have popcorn.
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
I'm imagining that scene in T-Rex or in Jurassic Park where the kid takes out the fucking binoculars that look like goggles and is the goat's gone.
Yeah.
Okay. So I found I have 2 spiders. I cast giant insect on them.
Okay.
And I have them crawl out of the cave like, you know, just like they crawl out the fucking top and
crawl out.
side.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
fucking, but you know, as if they were stirred by the stone, and they've come out. Like basically, there's fucking spiders on the wall.
Gotcha. So they crawl out. All right. 2 massive spiders crawl out of the cave.
Yeah, they're like the size of wolves.
Yeah, they're ginormous.
Totally natural. Nobody's gonna second guess
Yeah.
that.
How would they know? How would they know?
Because giant spiders probably exist in this jungle. This place is fucked up with big ass fucking dinosaurs and shit. Does anything attack them, or does anything rustle in the bush? I want to continue a perception to stay alert to see if anything moves or shifts in the darkness.
Nothing moves. Nothing shifts. Nothing happens. Another stone after a moment flies in from the cave. Make a perception check.
What the fuck?
Aiding. Oh, and guidance. That's more
31.
31? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you do see where the stone came from this time with the 31. Even though I rolled a phenomenal stealth check. Came from like the right side. Came out of a bush. To the right about 10 feet back. But it's a small bush. It's really small.
I have my spider's web directly in that spot. Yeah, focus on the web.
Okay, hold on. Let me read
Outstanding. I was literally about to say, well, I can't leave the hut. If I leave the hut leaves. So I guess that's one way to fix it.
30-foot ranged attack. +5 to hit.
Does it do any damage or does it just restrain them?
No, it's just a restrain, and it's a DC 12 strength check.
Okay, so
But it's a +5 to hit, so if they hit, they're restrained, and on the creature's turn, it can do a strength check as an action to break the webbing.
go ahead and make an attack roll for them.
Okay, +5s on
Oof.
both of them. Wow. Yeah, a 7 and an 11.
So they both flop. They both shoot in, and then eventually, what you do see as both web blobs hit the bush, you see this small winged creature fly out and fly off into the distance. and then
Oh,
eventually disappears out of your sight.
Flew.
Yep.
It was a creature.
Some kind of creature. Some small winged creature, probably tiny. Would be its exact size. Getting a decent look at it even with the darkness, it was bluish. Yeah, it wasn't too big. Had a tail, for paws, I guess you could call them. It's dark, so you didn't get a good look at it, but you could see it was kind of like bluish with tastes of purple on it, and it flew away. After
Was
the
it a
wind.
fairy dragon?
You don't know.
Okay. I try and describe it as best I can of what I saw, but it's nondescript just because it was dark and yeah.
I'd say describing it, one of you can make a nature check.
Not me.
Definitely not
Do that.
Centaur.
I'm assuming it's just the two of them.
Yeah.
Osalia, give me guidance.
We'll give you
Give me
guidance.
guidance, my friend.
Okay,
Give me
okay.
guidance, so great, Tiefling. Oh, nice guidance.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
The 20, so 24.
24. Yeah. So after thinking about it for a second and looking at it, that was a fucking fairy dragon.
Ah,
There's little things.
goddamn Nephis.
fairy dragons are fucking cool, dude.
Yeah. You scared this one off, though.
Yeah, I didn't want to attack it, but I did want it restrained before trying to approach.
Yeah, you just rolled really shitty on the attacks, unfortunately.
Probably best you didn't wake up Fintar.
Yeah, you would have probably fucking
I mean,
died.
He would have
Probably.
fucking challenged it to a duel.
Oh, I was gonna just throw the pebble back
Compel
out.
duel.
Play fetch with it.
I was gonna throw the pebble back out to see what it did.
Yeah, so fairy dragons, they like to play pranks. They're kind of like tricksters, friendly, and if you can befriend them, they can give you boons or perks sometimes. Yeah, but
Cool.
they're also kind of skittish.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
that's it.
I kicked myself a little bit, but it's like trying to bag an Abra.
Yeah, not easy.
Damra?
So I say the rest of the night passes without issue. The rest of you wake up. What are you guys doing?
I don't know about you guys, but
What's
I'm
the
ready to
weather?
go to bed.
Yeah, me too.
All right, we can end it here.
I'm fucking falling asleep.
Oh yeah, I'm just high right now, so I'm not even. I didn't even wasn't aware it's sleeping. What's the weather like this day? Because I'm gonna change my prepared spells before I get off this.
It is a stormy day.
Ooh, dope.
Okay. I'm waiting for the
Alex.
day that they come out with a warlock subclass that can call lightning.
Call Dix.
But I mean, that's kind of unreasonable to expect since fucking storm sorcerers can't call lightning.
Now that would make a lot of sense. That's why they don't do it. Yo, Alex,
Yo, what's up, man?
let's get a drop in real quick, dog.
Alright.
Yeah,
Well, GG's, fellas. Productive.
Alright, is that it?
I think that's where we'll end it.
I don't know.
Y'all are tired.
I don't know if I'll be able to do Josh. I've been getting pinged on Arc. I guess we're getting raided or something.
All right, you fucking loser.
Yes, I feel the love.
All right, peace
Hey,
out, guys.
All right, see
You
you
guys-
guys.
GG, fellas. Well, thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hope you had fun. I did. Sorry for the late and short session, but, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. In any case, you know, we, back next weekend for, Lost Mines of Phandelver. Excuse me for the yawn, by the way. But yeah, stay happy, stay healthy, stay classy, stay safe, and yeah, just keep it cool. Peace out, y'all.